The Wanderer. An old English poet talking about a guy, no, not Slenderman, but a guy traveling the open sea, talking about his past. I'm not exaggerating when I say that it's more of the in-the-day rambling, a reflection on something important. But what is the something important? He talks about exile and how it affects him. Before he was exiled, he was a warrior. He partied like a rock star with his lords and his soldiers. Until one day, they all died in war. And now, he's homeless and broke. It's not fun, but he has time to reflect on the meaning of life. Other poets have written about the meaning of life while in exile, like Ovid and Dante. Even though it's a bummer that these poets were writing in exile, it gives people like us a chance to go into deeper thoughts. Another big portion of the poem is him going on about his beliefs in God and how a holy man should act. He also talks about how all men will die and how nobody has any chance to change their fate. By the way he's talking, it makes it seem like nobody has a chance of doing anything good in their life. But by the end of the poem, his tone kind of lightens up, and he shows some more Christian ideas. As he says in the poem, the only possible refuge from all this misery he has seen in God's grace. Even though he goes through all the suffering, he looks beyond his own suffering and talks about the collective struggle of mankind and tries to make sense of life. So finally, why do we take this trip down memory lane? A reflection on exile, on God, or on suffering? That's for you to decide.